Are you a content creator looking for effects to bring your videos to a whole new level?
Welcome to Production Crate.
Production Crate is the resource for graphics, visual effects, music, and much more. On top of that, these assets are compatible with your editing software. Get your unlimited free effects today or premium effects for only $49 a year. Make it awesome. What's going on, guys? My name is Alex. Welcome back to a brand new video. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys a couple tips that I've collected in order for you to improve your editing, to actually take your videos to a whole new level. If you guys are excited, make sure to smash the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. And I would say, let's get started, as always, right after the intro. What's poppin', guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, a different style angle than usual. I thought maybe why not switch something up? So if you like this angle, let me know in the comments down below what you think of this angle. Should I use it more often? But in today's video, we're gonna actually recreate a really cool intro in Vegas Pro 17. This intro basically consists out of a lot of different elements such as 3D masking, motion tracking, all that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this amazing website, which is called Render Forest, to get our intro. Now I can already hear you guys, Alex, this is not creating or making an intro. This is just like using an existing template, guys. I know, but I'm taking a little bit more time to actually create an intro from scratch. We're gonna go over like Render Forest, which I'm gonna pull up right now. Yesterday, the Vegas Pro 17 giveaway was ended. So, well, the winner was announced. And for everybody that did not win, I'm gonna give away 3 discount codes, so you can actually get one of the intros for free. So 3 winners get to win 1 code that they can redeem in order to create their amazing intros. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how it works. You can find the link in the description, and then when you finished watching this video, you can create your own intro. And make sure to like this video, subscribe if you're new, because you can also let me know in the comments why you want to win this coupon code. Okay, so right here, this is basically the website you will land on once you actually go to the description. So we have all kinds of menus: create logo, make a video, design a website, the pricing list, explore, learn, and sign in. So first of all, I would recommend creating an account so you can see like your history and all that. Right now, we're going to skip that, and we're going to go ahead and create and hit make video. Okay, so right here we have all kinds of different menus for video templates, benefits, inspiration, quick start guide, my videos. So right here it says all promotional intros and logos. You want to click that one. And I want to mention that all of the coupons I'm going to give away are going to apply to all the logo reveals, clean logo, colorful logo reveals, dark logo reveals, all the intros and logos. You will be able to use that coupon code. So first you want to decide what kind of intro do you want. Do you have like a 3D intro, a colorful logo? So right now we're going to click on 3D logo, because we can actually like make our own logo 3D and pop it in like I showed you guys in the intro. So this is basically the menu that and like the templates that you can use for your intros. So right here you can also load in like different like your logo in PNG when it's a transparent background, all that. So first you want to decide which one you think looks best. You can hover over and you can see a preview what it looks like. So I think this one looks very clean. Or this one, Sharking Starflight logo reveal. But you have tons and tons of different templates to choose from, so you can just decide which one you like the most. Okay, let's pick a different page because we have tons of more templates to choose from. So if you're like a tutorial channel, this one like looks really nice, like Studio Light logo, all that, and obviously like the 3D camera logo reveal. You want to basically pick a kind of intro that fits your channel. Like if you're a beauty channel, for example, you're not gonna pick like this sci-fi type of intro. That's not gonna fit your content. So you want to decide which one you're most comfortable with, and then we'll go ahead and proceed from there. Okay, I really like this flaming logo reveal, so we're going to click on there. So then we can actually customize this. So we're going to click on create now, and then you're able to add in text, add in a logo, all that. So right here, this is basically what we will have at the bottom. It says renderforest.com, but you can type in your channel name. I'm just going to type in my own channel name. That's very obvious. So we'll actually go ahead and adjust it, and right here you can add in your own logo. So we're going to just click on there. You want to make sure that you have a logo that has a transparent background, so you won't see any like white or black borders. So then you want to click on upload, and obviously right here I have my GAH logo with a transparent background, so we're gonna double click on there, and then we can also crop it down if you want to, or position it. So now you can just make sure that it's nice and centered and click on confirm. Okay, so now that everything is added in, it's obviously gonna like adjust it and all that. So right now we can click on style, which basically means that you can pick like different styles and all that, but we're gonna skip that because I really like the intro that we just saw in the preview. Right here it says color, so this basically means that you can actually like change the color to any type of color that you like, and also music, but I would just recommend to use, for example, like no copyright sounds or any other intro song, but they have like really cool little previews and music and sound effects as well on the website. So this basically means that you can choose the font style. Okay, so then we can actually preview our project. So let's just click on free preview. That's going to download and export a preview with a watermark. So we're going to just wait until that is done, and then we can actually like preview our intro, see what we created already, and like make adjustments, for example, like a different font for the text or different colors. Let's just wait a couple seconds until this preview is finished prepared. Alright, so as you can see, this is our intro that we just created. So let's play it back and let's see what it looks like so far. So as you see, it is our golden GAH logo, like with this flames, and obviously right here at the bottom we have like JustAlexHalford in the red. We can like change the text, for example, color to white or anything that's related, or orange that would actually, you know, suit better this intro. But that's what it looks like, guys, like this orange awesome intro with like flames and fire and smoke and all these particles flying by. You gotta imagine how many hours that would take to all animate that yourself. So basically that's what it looks like. So in order to actually remove the watermark, you can click on there, so you will actually get the HD export. Now the HD export is $19.99. Obviously you can see it on one side, like, all right, this one is cool, you want to invest in your own channel, making your intro better, making your videos more attractive, or you can have like a subscription plan, so it can actually be per month, like all different kinds of like plans, amateur, pro, popular, agency. But guys, I'm gonna give away 3 coupon codes, so 3 lucky viewers will be able to download this intro in HD without any watermark, completely for free. The only thing you have to do in order to make a chance is just let me know in the comments why you want to win this coupon code, and also leave a like on this video. So once you've done that, or you've just bought the intro itself, it will get straight to your email and you can download it right away. Okay guys, so once you downloaded the intro, or you used the coupon code, or you bought it, this is basically what it looks like. Completely fresh, crisp HD without any watermarks, super smooth. We're gonna look into this awesome planner motion tracking feature in Vegas Pro 17. So if you guys are excited for this tutorial, make sure to smash the like button down below, subscribe if you're new. I would say let's get started with this new feature right after the intro. Right guys, so as you can see right now, we are on Vegas Pro 17, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use this planner motion tracking feature, and we're gonna make this car light up from this Audi R8. It's a freaking beast of a car. It's a beautiful car. So we're gonna do that, and also we're not gonna only make that light, as you can see, brighter. But what we're gonna do as well is we can attach, for example, images onto this or onto anything that we want to do. That's the planner motion tracking feature. So let's get started with the first clip. So in order to actually make this light brighter, for example, a car light, what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on that clip. We're gonna press Ctrl+C. We're gonna copy it, or right click, and you want to hit copy. Then we're gonna right click and we're gonna insert a new video track, and we're gonna hit paste. So now that we have 2 clips at the same time, as you can see, on top of each other. Then we're gonna lower the opacity of the bottom track, and we're going to click on the video effects tab right here, and we're going to pick Bezier masking, which is this one. You can pick this one, you can pick the circular one, square, or basically any shape that you want. I'm going to just pick this square one, and we're going to drag that on top of the top track. So then what we need to do is we need to basically select the area that we want to light up, or that you want to attach an object to. So right now we're just going to basically crop it down until we have this car light. So then I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, and I'm going to also tilt it sideways. You can also bring up the opacity of the bottom track so you can actually see what you're selecting. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make this a little bit smaller. Okay, so now that we have the car light selected, what we need to do is I'm going to just lower the opacity just a little bit more. Then we're going to go to the Bezier mask settings, and then we're going to click on mask 1, and we're going to click on the tracking, and we're going to hit start. Now it's going to automatically create all these keyframes at the bottom, because you have to imagine if you need to do that all by yourself, that's going to take so long. So now as you can see, this is basically the clip tracking the car light. So now what we need to do is we need to mess around with the feather type. So I'm going to bring up the opacity of the bottom track just a little bit. So right now it is just really sharp cut off edges, but if you bring up the feather one, as you can see, it's going to also add like a little bit of a blur. So that's what we're going to do. So now that we've done that, we're going to close it out, higher the opacity again, and now we need to only just add some brightness to that light. So I'm going to hit brightness and contrast. I'm going to pick the default, drag it on top of the top clip, and now we can also just up a lot, as you can see, like that. So this is basically what the car light looks like. But right here, it also needs to be lit up on this corner. So we're going to go back to the Bezier masking, and we're going to just adjust the mask a little bit. Drag it to the right, and then we can also just hit start, and it's just going to replace all these keyframes. It's really, really handy. So now if you go back to the brightness and contrast settings, if you bring up the contrast as well, this is going to make the car light up like really, like so much. So if you play it back, as you can see, it's going to also follow along to that light. It is really, really awesome, guys. And now you can pretend that the car light is on, because if I lower the opacity, it is actually just off. But if I just higher it, as you can see, that is how it actually tracks it, and that's the planar motion tracking. Now you can also do this in a lot of more scenes, but before we're going to continue, I want to take a quick break for our sponsor, which is NordVPN. Have you ever had this issue that you can't watch certain YouTube videos or Netflix in your country? You can now use a really simple tool called NordVPN to change your IP address and watch the content you love. This also secures your anonymity on the internet, protecting your data from being used by third parties without permission. Make sure to grab that, guys. I put a link down in the description just for you. So make sure to check out the link in the description, guys, to start watching content that's blocked in your country. Thanks NordVPN, and let's continue with the video. Let's say that we want to attach an image to these stone bricks. What we need to do is works exactly the same. Press Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, place these clips on top of each other. Then we're going to go back to the Bezier masking option, and then we're going to drag it onto the top one. And now it is just basically a matter of selecting the area where you want to attach an image or a video, whatever it is. So I'm going to also do that. So let me just crop it down. Now that we've done that, what we need to also do is higher the opacity again, hit mask 1, tracking, and we're going to hit start. And now it's going to basically track that entire object. And now what we can do is we can attach images onto it. So let's just add in a Vegas Pro logo. All right, so now that we dragged in a logo, we're going to just basically also trim it down. And then what we need to do is we need to apply the picture-in-picture effect on this image. So we're going to go back to the video effects tab, and we're going to scroll down until we see picture-in-picture. So I'm going to scroll down until I see the P, which is this one. I'm going to drag it on, and then we're going to also do it like that. And now what we need to do is we need to align this image onto these bricks, but we can also tilt it in some sort of way. So I'm going to go to the track motion icon, and then what we're going to do, this box is popping up. Then we want to click on source alpha, click on 3D source alpha, and now we can tilt this image like in 3D ways, as you can see. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tilt it just a little bit like that. Then we're going to position it onto the stones. All right, so now that we've done that, what we need to do is hold Control and also select the one below it, but not the bottom one. So now we need to go to Tools, Scripting, and you want to pick Copy Motion to PIP. But if you don't have it in this list, you have to click on Run Script and just download the script. I will leave in the link in the description. Download it, extract it to your desktop, and then you want to pick that one, obviously. So then if you completed all the steps, if I play it back, as you can see right now, it is just really nice and staying on that object. It is that simple, guys. In order to make this from scratch, we're not going to use any templates, so we're basically having this blank project. Now what we're going to do is first think, what kind of outro do we want? What kind of style do we need? What kind of content is on your channel? What kind of outro is fitting your channel and your content and stuff? That also matters as well. So I thought of like, let's just drag in a clip of a sunset time lapse. It's not really like a sunset, but it's just a time lapse of like, you know, like an evening. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna remove the audio because we're gonna add our own music afterwards. You wanna also decide like how long is your intro gonna be. I would say around 15 to 16 seconds would be perfect in order to like give people a chance to click on the end cards and all that. So first of all, what we need to do is I'm going to lower the opacity, because the lower the opacity is gonna be, like the brighter these end cards are gonna like pop out. So we're not gonna just put it in like full brightness. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna place the opacity at around 65%. Then what we need to do is we need to also right click, properties, uncheck maintain aspect ratio, and disable the resample, so it's going to look a lot smoother. As a small detail, we're going to add in some fire sparks that are coming from the bottom. So let me also drag in that clip. Oh, and by the way, guys, you can find all these clips on YouTube. As you see, like all these fire sparks, I'm going to also do the same. Uncheck maintain aspect ratio and disable the resample. I'm going to also add in some brightness and contrast as well. But we need to also remove the black background. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new video track. We're going to place these fire sparks on top of the actual outro clip, and then what we need to do is we need to be able to see through them. So right now we're going to go to the compositing mode of the fire sparks track, and we're going to put that one to screen, which is going to remove the black background, and right now we can see through it and the fire sparks are actually just showing. So that's basically a really cool detail that we can actually use. Now obviously if the fire spark clip is too short, you can just also press Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V to loop it, or what you can do is create a crossfade as well, which looks really cool. So what we need to do now is basically add in some text. So at the very top, we're going to add in thanks for watching. So I'm going to go to the media generators tab, scroll all the way down until we see titles and text, and I'm going to just pick the default one, drag it on top of everything basically, and we want to stretch this text over the entire outro. So then what we need to do is, for example, type in thank you for, or thanks for watching. But then what we need to do is also like just give it a little bit more of a different font, guys. The standard one looks a little bit too basic, a little bit too like amateur. So we're gonna just scroll down until we see like a nice font. So let me just scroll down a bit. I'm gonna like kind of like obsessive when it comes to these fonts because I just want to have the font like look perfect. Let's just go ahead and pick this one, but it's also way too big. Let's pick the size 20. I think that one looks perfect. What we need to do now is just position this at the top. What we can also add in as details is just add in a little outline, for example a black one, and what we can also do is add in some shadow. So I'm going to make a black outline like that, and we're going to also add in the shadow. Okay, I think that one looks really nice. So in order to actually like imagine what the outro is going to look like, we're not going to like put any videos in the editing software. We're just basically making this outro, and then we're going to export it, and you will place the end cards on YouTube itself. I'm going to also show you guys how to do that when this outro is done. Okay, so now we're going to proceed to the next thing, which is basically adding our social media, because let's say that people want to follow you on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, anything. We're going to drag on these icons as well. Okay, so right here I've just found a image of Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter all in just one frame PNG transparent. So they're way too big, so I'm going to click on the track motion icon of the social media track, and we're going to just resize them a little bit. So now what we're going to do is we're going to just resize them until it's like about that size. And what we need to do is let's just go ahead and position it right there, and we're going to also make sure that it is nice and centered like that. Okay, the next thing what we need to do is we can just fill in our name right here of our social media. Now I want to mention that if you have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter all the same name, for example at blank, you can just, you know, copy one text layer. But if you have like 3 different social media names, for example, facebook.com/blank, and then for example like instagram.com/blank2 and twitter.com/blank3, you need to fill in 3 different text types so people will make sure they will follow the right account. But let's go ahead and proceed, and let's say that we have all social media names under one name. So we're going to just copy and paste the thanks for watching actual text pattern. We're going to just adjust it. So let's just go ahead and type in Alex Halford. Let's pretend that that's going to be the name of all our accounts. And what we need to do then is just go ahead and place it at the very bottom. Just like that. All right, this looks very nice. So let's go ahead and play it back. So as you can see, this is basically the fire sparks coming in along with like the time lapse. Thanks for watching. We have our social media at the very end. So right now, if you you think this one looks great, you can just go ahead and add some music and export it as well. But I think it can add in like a little bit more detail, such as a vignette, which is basically gonna make like the edges a little bit darker. Let me just show you what it looks like. Just like that. As you can see, it looks very, very cinematic. I don't really want this vignette to cross over the text, so I'm gonna drag this vignette track under the text, so the text remains just normal and white, as you can see, just like that. Okay, so that looks really, really cool. So you can just imagine like, okay, right now here is going to be, for example, like a random video, and right here is going to be my previous video, or the other way around. So the next thing that we can also do is add in, for example, like this line that I found online. Okay, I really think this line looks very nice. It's just like a really, really, really thin, small white border. But what we can also do is we can just mess with the compositing mode, and we can actually like make the edges like color and stuff. I'm gonna just you know, go through the compositing mode a couple times so you guys, you know, see what that actually can do. So if you just go ahead and, for example, mess with the compositing mode, you can just, you know, go ahead and go through and see which one you like the best. For example, like this one, like you will actually see through it, or you can also lower the opacity. And as you can see, if I just zoom out just a little, that is basically what it looks like. You have the lines on the side and at the top. It's looking really, really nice. Okay, so the last thing that we need to do right now is just go ahead and insert some music. Now I can actually recommend to use no copyright sounds, or basically any song that's not copyrighted, because otherwise you won't be able to monetize your video. Well, the video is monetized, but all the revenue goes to the label. Okay, let's just drag in a song and let's actually find the drop. Okay, so right here she sings "I Need You by My Side" right here. And then we're gonna make the outro kick in. So we can actually like make like a build up, for example, like talking, for example, like thanks a lot for watching, I'll catch you in the next one, you know what I always do. And then it can have this fade in, and then we can actually make the outro start. So what we're gonna do then is we're gonna make sure that we will select everything that we just made, and then we're gonna just go ahead and select it all, press G to group it, and then we're gonna make it kick in where the drop comes, right here. And then what you can do at the end is just like go to the very end of the song. And then she sings "I Need You by My Side" again. Let's just split it right there, and then just go back. And then just cut away entire part of the song like that. And let's just time it. I'm gonna put on my headphones because that's a really cool detail that you can do. Like just put the end part of the song at the beginning, so it will actually like fade out and it sounds really short. All right, let's do that. Let's just make a little crossfade. And then when she sings, we can just cut everything and delete it. So this is basically what we've come to create. Okay guys, so right now we're on youtube.com, and let's say that we just fully exported our video and it finished uploading. What you want to do then is go to the end screen tab, but don't pay attention to this error. I have this error for months now. I've tweeted at YouTube like, yo, why can't I just like import like these end screens? And I just can't seem to solve it. So, but what you basically will see is this, window. So then what you can do is add an element. So then what you want to do is add element, video or playlist. You want to click on create, and then you can see, you can just put position your video, for example, right here or right here. You can add in multiple videos if you want to, and that is basically how to do it. This is how to create these end screens, and that's basically how you actually get people to click through your video when they finish watching the video. That's how simple it is. It's just an end screen feature on YouTube itself. You're not going to add in any videos in Vegas Pro itself. It just all is done. It's just all done on YouTube itself. So guys, that's basically how to create an amazing outro from scratch. If you guys have any more ideas, or tell me in the comments how your outro is going to look like, or what the perfect outro looks like for you, let me know that down in the comments down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is how to do it, guys. I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the continued support. I'll catch you guys on Monday with a brand new video. Have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you guys obviously next week.